Hey, what's up, guys? So, yeah, it's been a while on YouTube. Yeah, I've just been busy with other things. Haven't really bothered filming anything, but I decided, you know, why not do an update video, because it's been a while, and a lot of things have changed. Snakes are growing, you know, snakes are hungry too, so now is the perfect time to just kind of show a little quick update on the snakes, feed the snakes, as well as some minor updates on the aquarium, because as you can see behind me, the aquascape is looking a lot better. I haven't really showed much of it since literally the first two videos I made, just because it took a lot longer to get it looking right than I originally anticipated. I thought I would get it up and running in like a month and it would look perfect just the way I wanted it, but it's taken it's taken a while. But yeah, everything's good to go. Let's start with feeding, I guess we'll start with feeding Anika and show her first, and then we'll move on to the rat snake and stuff. So let's go, let's do it. Here's obviously Anika. As you can see, you guys probably can't fully tell the scale of how big she's gotten since I first showed her on the channel. I'll probably show like some old B-roll of her right now, you know, just so you can see a nice little comparison between how she, with the size of her now and how she was about, I don't even know the last time I filmed one of these videos, but let's just assume it was like 3-4 months ago. Maybe 5 months actually. It's been a while. But yeah, so basically now she's eating small adult mice. Honestly, these mice are very close to the size of the hoppers I was originally feeding her. They came in a lot smaller than I originally thought they would be. I thought they'd be closer to adult mice, but yeah, she's so she still has to eat 2 of them instead of just, you know, 1 big meal, so I have to feed her 2. So we're gonna try something different here. I really want to try to start her eating rats instead of her only eating mice, because I have some rat pups that I'd love to start her on, so then she'll easily be able to transition to larger rats when she gets bigger. So basically right when she finishes eating the first mouse that you feed her, you start her, like, you basically put the rat close to her mouth, and apparently that's a good way to start her trying to eat it right away, because she thinks, you know, just a really long mouse or something. I don't really know. But Snowball's saying hi. What? What are you doing? Okay, so here we go. Here's the size of the mice that I'm feeding her. So they're like, you know, about the size of like 4 fingers long, pretty much. So we're gonna start on this, and then we'll switch over. Hopefully, right when she's finishing it, we'll try to feed her the rat, and you know, we'll see what happens. Haven't tried it before, but who knows? If she decides not to eat it, we'll just switch to. I'll just feed her the second small adult mouse. There we go. She nailed it, as always. Yeah, so she has this interesting thing I've noticed about her. Like, I'm not super familiar with the behavior of carpet pythons, but one thing I have noticed is that with this specific carpet python, she has kind of like a shaky movement. Like, I don't know if that's some kind of weird neurological issue or something, or if it's just the way, you know, like, I don't know. It kind of looks like an arboreal snake kind of mimicking the wind movements. It kind of like, you know, a stick blowing in the wind. It almost kind of looks like that, but it's like, I don't know, she does it too often, and it just doesn't seem like it's natural. But I don't know. I'm not an expert on carpet pythons. This is the first carpet python I've ever cared for. But anyway, let's go over kind of, while she's eating this, we'll go over some updates about her. So she's had a few issues, more, I guess you could say it's my fault. So in my original research for caring for a carpet python, I thought they didn't really need, like from the research I've done, I thought I didn't need to mist them or like make sure they had a high amount of humidity or a decent amount of humidity. So like on her first, or wait, which shed was it? I think it was the second shed. She kept on eating during her shed, and for some reason, because she was in shed, she couldn't actually go to the bathroom for some reason. So, and then she kind of had, she was struggling shedding, like she had like some stuck shed as well. So I had to, you know, take her out, soak her, and then that's when she finally could relieve herself, as well as I helped her shed out. So now every time I see her in shed, you know, I missed her a lot. But I've also added a humidity hide, which I can show you in a second, but it's basically on the cooler side of the terrarium. So it's like, it's kind of weird that for my research that I read about, it said that I didn't have to worry about humidity too much. And the breeder that I was talking to, he also said, yeah, I don't worry about the humidity. I guess maybe he just has naturally high humidity in his reptile room or something. But yeah, I thought I had it. Like right now I think I have like 40-something% humidity in my room, maybe 50. So it's like, I thought that was plenty. Yeah, so it wasn't. I've learned my lesson. She had also a urinary blockage, where basically what that means is the uric acid crystallized and she couldn't go to the bathroom. So I helped her there too. You know, I unstuck it. She went to the bathroom. She's good to go now. So I'm trying to make sure that she can keep it moist now with the humid hide. I haven't seen her use it yet though, but I'm hoping she'll use it when she needs to. And then I try to mist her at least once a day. Sometimes I skip days, you know, I just kind of missed her randomly. But it looks like we're getting close to adding the rat hopper. So let me grab it. Okay, so this is the rat hopper. I'm not gonna bother getting it in focus. The rat pup. So as you can see, it's quite a bit bigger than the small adult mouse that I'm feeding her now. So hopefully if I can get her eating these, I only have to feed her maybe one of these or like 2 of them a week, instead of feeding her 4 small adult mice a week, which is what I'm feeding her now. So I'm hoping, and also I'm hoping that if I can get her on these, you know, I don't have to keep feeding her mice. I can move her straight up to larger and larger rats, which would be a pain in the ass if she's, you know, because from what I've heard from carpet pythons, okay, I can't actually see how close she is, so I'm gonna go in. I guess we'll find out if this works or not. She grabbed it. I mean, she grabbed it. That's always a good start. Yeah, looks like we might be good. Dude, it'd be so nice if I could get her eating these. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. It looks good, guys. I'll be honest, I'm pretty surprised it actually worked. I was expecting her to put up her nose to it and just say, nah, it's a rat. Yuck. But not this time. Wow. Honestly, this rat is probably pretty scented to be a mouse. So that might be part of the reason, but I don't know. She usually always turns up her nose to these. I guess, you know, I guess we'll find out, you know. So now we'll do a nice little time lapse of her eating. Okay, so now, you know, we got Anika's feeding out of the way. Now let's move on to the rat snake real quick. So let's get that done. As you guys can see, the rat snake, I don't actually know what gender he or she is, but you know, he's doing really good. I decided to get him a new hide instead of the last one, which honestly the last hide was like this half log that just wasn't big enough, honestly. Like whenever he would go underneath it, unless he had some kind of, unless he had it like dug out, he would just like lift it up pretty much. So I got him a much bigger one. He's a lot happier now, obviously. But yeah, let's get him. Let's see if he's in the mood for some a nice big rat. Come on, bud. Hey. There you go. Well, there we go. I don't think we're gonna bother doing a time lapse for him because it'll take a while. So let's move right on to feeding the racer real quick. So as you guys can see, this racer vivarium is maturing quite nicely. Honestly, I kind of wish I chose the smaller fern instead of this larger fern, because this larger fern is sending out these runners that are just like, they just grow so big so fast, and it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just not the best scale, honestly. I kind of wish I went with a smaller fern, but anyway, that's besides the point. As you guys can see, Sally, she's doing fantastic. She's just always super active. Usually I don't feed her mice on a regular basis, but since I have that extra small adult mouse, I'm pretty sure she'll eat it. So we'll give that a go, see if she's interested. And yeah, so it's just like, I'll probably put up another like before and after, or at least a progression to show like how much this vivarium has changed. Like I kind of trimmed back the ficus in the middle, this ficus tree in the center. It used to be a lot bigger. I've kind of trimmed it back a little, trying to like make it grow a little bit more compact. I don't know if it's really working that well though, but yeah, it's doing pretty well. This whole enclosure is doing good. Hey, no, don't you dare, don't come flying out again. Okay, yeah, she's not gonna eat. She's not interested. I almost want to feed that other mouse to Anika. Just give her 3. It might be too much for her though, especially with how big that rat pup is. Okay, well, anyway, guys, that's it. Okay guys, so hopefully you enjoyed the little feeding video / update video of the creatures in my room. So if you're new here, make sure to click that sub button. I do post more random videos like this every so often. Also, you can like the video, show me that you enjoyed it, and leave a comment down below, maybe tell me what you think about you know, how big Anika's getting, or you know, what do you think about the vivariums, how the progress is going. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. See you all in the next video, and yeah, that's it. Catch you guys later.